Give me my sage right there. Give my sage pudge right there in the cauldron. Bring the cauldron. Flip. Thank you. And a lighter on my desk right there. Getting them on the en route.
En route where?
Here. Is it already on?
It's on.
No running, guys. Welcome, Patreon fam. For those of you that are able to make it, we truly appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Tonight's our intuitive reading, and I want to thank all of you in advance for what you're contributing for our connection.
Close that door.
Shh, Nana's going live, okay? I'm trying to think of something that we can play going live tonight. I don't want to do flute, something upbeat. We're using Ganesha tonight as a road opener. When you get the meat on, you can come on. You were gonna do what? Yeah, I was gonna say you ain't gotta worry about doing that. Doing that right now. Okay, tonight we'll be reading from the Golden Tarot. Liz Dean is the author. Can I get my Florida water, please? And turn it down low. Ask him how many he gave. I'm gonna ask him because he might say he is full. I got the same cards I always did. All right, guys. Tonight we have Ganesha, who is removing obstacles. That's Ganesha, and this is a Hindu goddess who's known for removing obstacles. Ganesha is the elephant with a human body, and we pay homage to Ganesha today for removing all obstacles out of your way. Thank you so much again for joining us tonight. I tried to wait for some of you guys to come in the room, but I know it's extremely late. And we're recording so that you guys could have this in your early rising. The cards that I pulled tonight duplicates what we've been going over. So Source is sending the same message to somebody, okay? And for those of you that this message is not for, if you happen to know someone that's going through this, please share, okay? Or encourage them to actually join Patreon. So we ask that you tell your friends, tell somebody about us. People are lost. When I say lost, meaning some of them are still asleep. So only you can save you, and only you can waken yourself out of your sleep and your slumber. So do share Patreon with someone, okay? So the three cards that I pulled tonight, showing as a past card, is the High Priestess card. And this is very amazing. And it is a major arcana. So that's a high card pertaining to something big. And how can I say this? Something Source is definitely trying to get across to some of you guys. Okay. The Eight of Swords is our present card. It shows as a present. And remember, your past can mingle with your present, and your present can mingle with your future. Also, we have a Hangman card in here. Somebody's stuck, and we want to talk about it, okay? So dealing with the High Priestess card as a major arcana. And a lot of you guys know this. When we talk about the High Priestess, we talk about the wisdom. Somebody is sitting on their wisdom. Some of you are where you were last year as far as your learning goes, okay? If you're a person that's taking it all in and not giving any out, this is for you. Femininity, divine feminine energy, the dark shadow side of yourself. Let's embrace it, guys. This is nothing to be ashamed of. Intuition, you got to trust. You got to trust yourself. Even though some of what you're actually some of yourself that you refuse to embrace, that shadow side, that's that dark side Source wants to bring out, okay? Wants you to bring balance, secrets, those hidden things, okay? And spirituality. All right. So you're on a path of spirituality. You're wise, and Source is wanting you to start sharing and start embracing more of who you are. When we talk about shadows, those are the things that we refuse to expose, that we try to keep hidden about ourselves. Okay. But Source is saying no more hiding. And so I'll narrate the card. It says, the high priestess stands before a veil hung between two pillars which separates the world from the spiritual realm and conscious from the unconscious. A book shows her higher learning and wisdom. So she's a good steward. She's a good steward of information here. And pomegranates to show the fertility of her mind. So some of you guys, you're ready now. You're ready just yet to receive this wisdom. Your mind is fertile. So if you were to pick up a book, if you were to start studying, you would give birth to some really beautiful, awesome things. Her sign, which is the moon, and you know the phases that the moon goes through, links to Isis Hathor, the great goddess Hathor, the god of fertility and magic. Okay? So this card upright, you're ready? This card upright, it says new wisdom. It's time to find new wisdom. And it says intuition is expanding as you grow in confidence. You'll never ever grow unless you do something. You're gonna have to embrace, you're gonna have to bring your lower self, your shadow self, those things that you wish to keep in secret, you're gonna have to bring it all in balance. All right? For growth, for growth. And it says you are on the right path, creativity and spiritually, creatively and spiritually. It says follow your intuition, follow your instincts towards people and places, and they may take you to the next level of learning. So some of you guys are getting a couple of nudges and sources saying pay attention. Do not override what your inner self, what your higher self, your inner teacher is telling you. Do not override that, guys. I know we're used to kind of just jumping at things because it sounds good or it looks good, or maybe the crowd is going in that direction. Source says, no, listen to your inner teacher. This card is also an emotional card. For some of you, you're really emotional just yet, revealing deep feelings and work you must do in secret. There's a lot of work you must do in secret. Let's talk about that. What do? It's what you do in secret that counts. Okay, so let's talk about the meditation. Let's talk about the affirmations. When nobody is looking at you, what you do in secret is really what's going to catapult you to the next level. I did a video earlier today on affirmations. See, what I do in private rewards me openly. A lifestyle of that. Who's in the room? Do see one person. Thank you for coming in the room today. Sorry, guys, it's a little late. But you do know that we run the businesses and then getting dinner and things of that nature settled and making time for you, our great people. The good thing about all of this is that we are able to record this so that sometime tomorrow, you guys will be able to go back and look at it. And this will resonate with you. So the lovely High Priestess card says, embrace in your secret time, your lower self, okay? And bring it into balance. It's time for a new level of learning. It's time for that wisdom to be at the forefront. Trust your inner teacher just yet, okay? And want to let you know you're doing an awesome job. High Priestess here.
Okay. Okay, so for my past card, well, I don't want to see past. That's not right. The first card ancestors got me is the Magician. And I know we had this one time before, but I just don't remember what position it was in. But it talks about bending your circumstances to your will. And this is Catherine Davidson's version of the Tarot Wisdom deck. I want to make sure I say that. So it says the magician takes the number 1 in the tarot deck. Since the fool is 0, he is one of the most powerful figures in the tarot deck. He is pictured with a cup in his hand and a variety of objects on the table before him. It says these represent the possibilities we have in life, the many directions that we can choose. So as you can see, he has all sorts of items on before him, and he chose the cup out of everything here. So maybe he just felt like the element of water would flow easier with creativity. But it says it is as if they have been unpacked from the bag the food carries, and now are now being handled by someone with the wit to make use of them. So basically, what I get out of that is the ancestors are letting us know that, we're on this earth, to make the best of what we can out of all the resources we got, which we got gazillions of resources. It's just that we don't use them. We don't use them like we should. We kind of feel like it's a restriction when it's really not.
Sit down, honey.
That's why, and a lot of this is related to our conscious mind, because we've been taught so badly, So your subconscious picked that up, then your conscious mind does things by habit, and you just don't, you don't take no account for it until somebody pointed out. But it says, perhaps an empowering figure has appeared in your life. So whomever this card is directing to, and will help change things for the better. Or there's an important development in career or spiritual life, or even your health matters. So whoever this card is for, the ancestors are letting you know that you have the power to change all circumstances. It starts in the mind first. So once it starts there, then you can start manifesting after that. That's why we always tell people to meditate. We always tell our clients to meditate because it helps with the subconscious. Because when you sleep, you can be listening to something, and it'll register in your subconscious, kind of like a program. Then you wake up, you find yourself either doing those things that you listened to last night, or it's something like that similar happening, and the next day. But it says this is the time to get out into the world and find what you want, whether that is a new partner or a career change. So the ancestors are telling you to be proactive. Don't just sit in here and say, "Oh, I want this and that." You putting your mind to it, but you're not making any action. So you gotta go out there, and if it's the place that you want or the car that you want or anything like that, you gotta put your energy towards it.
Awesome. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yours all done?
No, I'm on my next card, my second card.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Then I'll be on my second one.
Okay, which is the 8 of Swords. And basically, this card talks about denial. This is a air element. Okay, so it deals with the mind. Some of you, I don't know who you are, but you're fighting it. You're in denial. This thing is falling apart. There's basically nothing that you can do. It's really out of your control, but kind of step back. But once you do, call upon the element of air to assist you. Break the lethargy. This is a spell that you're under. Come out from it, okay? And you'll find that you will go further. So I'll read to you. Don't kick what Liz Dean is saying. So she says a relationship or project is falling apart, and there is little you want to do or feel you can do to prevent it. You're in denial and can yet work out how to go forward. So because you're in denial, you have the resistance in your vortex. There's no directions for you, okay? Or you don't want to face up to what's happening. Maybe it's a job, You're losing your job and you can't see it. You don't want to go out and say, or things are winding down in the career that you're in. Sources letting you know it's over. You feel it's over. but you're still trying to be there because it's just a check. Or maybe a relationship is outdated. The relationship's over, but you're trying to hang on because it's what you're used to. It says, consult others, okay? Focus your thoughts. Remember, this is the element of air, so it deals with the mind. And drag yourself out of the spell, the lethargy. So you've been in this place for a while, and it's because you refuse to accept it. It's resistance. Take the resistance out of your vortex and you'll break through. Okay, see all those swords? Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay, let's free our minds so that we can move on to the next best thing. All right.
My second card is the Ace of Swords. It
Wow.
talks about idea, vision, and clear thinking. So this seemed like the aftermath after the eight of Swords. It says the ace indicates a eureka. Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, eureka moment, breakthrough in thinking or creative new idea. This has the potential to change your world, but it's likely to create conflict with others. So the ancestors are letting you know that once you get out of those Eight of Swords, things may come. Somebody might feel a certain way about you changing your lifestyle up, because people do that. Or your energy, by your energy changing, things shift around you. So it says, do not let this be a deterrent, because ultimately success will come. So you do have to be patient. It's going to take time. Everything takes time, but nobody feels like it should when it comes to spiritual things. But everything else can take time. They don't want to rush anything else, but when it comes to the ancestors and source, they want to rush everything. So it says the sword suit is connected to justice, and this idea may well be about helping others, perhaps in a legal sense. And we have been noticing a lot of justice rituals we've been having to do lately concerning a lot of situations that are kind of similar. So that's part of the reason why this card popped up. But for those of you that have legal issues, you might want to go ahead and get work started on those. And then if you have a friend that has a problem with the judicial system, or any of those governmental things going on, you want to go ahead and get them into contact with us so we can help them. So I'm not sure who is this for, but that's what it's saying. And also be patient, because when we do these mass rituals, although they're only for one day, the continuation of us doing them is what's bringing the what I'm trying to say, the outcome. Yeah. So the more you do it, the better it gets. You can't just do it one day and say, "Oh, that's it. Now I should wait for it to come. It should be here tomorrow." It don't work that way. So you just gotta be patient, and not only be patient, but be active. While we're doing what we're doing on our end, you go on and do your affirmations. You go on and do your spiritual baths. Don't stop. You go on and do your meditation, and listen to you some subconscious anything to help you. Listen to you some motivational speaking, anything to bring you up. Go around those good groups of friends that's gonna motivate you. You got to do something. You can't just sit on the couch and we light the candle and speak over and do all this for you. You're gonna be blocking your own self. So you'll need to cleanse to remove that stagnant energy from your aura. So that's why this card came about, because everybody loved to ask. The most popular question is, when is it? How can you just tell me how soon it's gonna happen, or how long is it gonna take? I mean, how long did it take you to get here? So it's no time frame. It's just energy. That's all you gotta do. Change your energy.
Everything is about changing that vibration. Okay. All right. So here again, we have the hangman. Somebody's stuck, and it's very little you can do about it. And guess what? You're waiting for someone else to make some type of decision for you. Okay. So this card talks about a change of perspective as well. So you're stuck because the way you're seeing things. I think we have this card every time, guys.
Yep. And this is the same person, the same couple of people or person that get this card.
If this
Somebody-
is you and it resonated with you the last time and the time before and the time before, I suggest you put on brakes. The red light is on
And you said
with
that-
exclamation
oh my
points.
God.
Please.
Please don't. I don't want to see this card no more for the same. We get it too often. So
So
they not somebody not.
I know you're wanting things to happen great for you. I'm only talking to this person, okay? You're wanting things to happen. You're looking for things to change, but you're not wanting to do anything different. You're waiting for everybody else to do these things for you. You're stuck, okay? Let me just stick with what Miss Liz Dean has to say. All right, she says, a young man is suspended from a tree. He is happy and safe in the knowledge that he is bound fast. It says, upright meaning, time out. An opportunity to step back from a situation gives fresh insight and perspective. That's that perspective again, okay? It says this altered state may mean making a sacrifice, such as giving up a belief, or perhaps letting go of a dream. It's something that you've been stuck on forever. It's something just as simple as she said, a belief or a dream. Source is saying move beyond that. Some of you may be in relationships and you dreamt of this person being your husband, or you having a family, or walking down the aisle with this person. Source is saying, get over this. You're stuck here because it's here. Again, listen, all of these cards has to do with your intellect tonight, the way you are perceiving things. It says, as this card literally shows, you may need to hang around waiting for someone else to make a decision. You've been waiting for this person to propose to you. You've been waiting for this person to be serious about dating. You've been waiting for this person to commit. You've been waiting for these people to hire you on your job permanently. You've been waiting for someone to tell you you're approved for the car, the house, whatever it is. It says, in this case, there's little you can do but wait, because the intellect, the mind, analyze the situation with detachment. So that's basically saying, come out of it, step back. Now, when you're in the middle of the forest, you can't see the trees. But the moment you step back and you analyze the situation, you'd be like, oh my God, I was surrounded by all these trees. And so it says, analyze the situation with detachment. So seeing yourself out of the situation, and you may see new opportunities from a distance. Picture someone else being in your shoes. What would you say to that person? Rather than obsess about an outcome, you are powerless to change. You can't make him commit. You can't make him marry you. You can't make them hire you. You can't make them make you manager. But you're hopelessly devoting yourself in thought to this position, and they're overlooking you. Or you're fantasizing on the picture perfect life, and source is saying this is not the path for you, because you've seen your family, you've seen the family, the children, the husband. The source is saying that's them, and and your beliefs are, I gotta have my life this way, or it's not good. No, it's good. You're different. Your path is different. Come out of that belief, come out of that mindset. Stop trying to, place your life in comparison, or compare your life, or compete with someone else. All right. So changing the perspective. The swords tonight it's dealing with the element of air. This gentleman suspended upside down on the tree. Can't go nowhere. Looking for someone to come and take him off. All right.
All right, so my last
Hey,
card
Marsha.
is the Page of Cups. And y'all know Cups deal with the element of water, relating to relationships and not just romantically, but friendships and can be connections with family and business. So just keep your mind open. But it talks about inspiration and renewal and healing. It says a young man or woman who is emotional, naive, and idealistic. This person is significant now, or may indicate that your own free spirit needs nurturing. So, for those of you that may know someone like this, or it could be you, it's time for you to get healing now. Go ahead and overcome this this situation, whatever it is. It says perhaps you have regained the ability to trust after being hurt, or are enjoying the thrill of romance. Dreams may deliver useful insights, or happy news may come along. So those of you that are having dreams, or if if you haven't been having dreams, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have one now. So the ancestors are letting you know to be aware, and they're delivering messages to you. They need you to listen, and most of all, they need you to heal, especially during this phase, so that by the next phase, you'll be better than where you were, the last time.
Awesome. One card for the road. One card for the road. It's the Three of Pentacles. Okay. When we talk about pentacles, we're talking about money and security. We love the greenbacks. Don't let nobody tell you that money is the root of all evil, or the love for money is the root of all evil. No, poverty is the root of all evil. I love money. I do. Money is energy. Money is nature. You get your paper from the trees. You want more money, hug more trees.
And everybody that got problems, well, not I can't say that, but everybody that don't have money are either out in the street or some type of way having a struggle. Gotta rob, steal, kill to get what they want. So why would anybody think money is the root of all evil?
Well, the word says the love of money, but that's not true.
That's not. The love of money is you honoring Mother Earth.
Yep.
Because we give our ancestors money. So
yes, money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. I want to challenge you guys to do the 55 times 5. Whatever amount of money you're looking for, I challenge you to begin to manifest that in the 55 times 5. So if you want in the next 6 months, $100,000, manifest it. I have $100,000. I have $100,000. 5 days, 55 times once a day. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles basically talks about creativity. Okay. So we're being creative. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a hot flash. It says for the artisan or entrepreneur. Those of you out there desiring your own business, starting your own business. Hey, Hathor, honey, how are you? Hey, guys, be quiet. I'm going to make you go to bed. This card is a prediction of success. Entrepreneurs out there, go ahead and get happy about it. Success is on the way. Okay. So it says if you've worked hard to build up a small business from scratch or discovered a new creative path, you will enjoy a great sense of pride and achievement in your chosen discipline. And it says, and you may be rewarded financially. Some of you have been working on your business. It could be anything such as your business plan or just putting together small things. And so Source is saying now it's time for success. You're about to be rewarded for the hard work. And I always tell people, I say, it's funny because people look at you where you are and don't see the struggle, the long nights, the late hours. People just think things come so easy because you make it look easy. I hear Source saying you've made this thing look easy, and they're angry about it because they think that you had a strike of luck, or what do they call it? Yeah, you struck luck or something. They don't even have a clue. You worked hard for it. But it says the 3 can also show your ambition extending to a new home or business premises. So some of you maybe have been doing this at home and you were thinking, no, I'm not ready. Source is saying, take a leap. Your storefront is waiting on you. Well, right now I don't have it. Of course not. Source is waiting for you to jump so it can support you. You can't always see. Otherwise, a lot of you wouldn't go. Sometimes you just got to jump, guys. And I'm telling you, that's a lot of what we've done. Expanding the business. We didn't see what it would be like, but we did it. And it's the best thing that we could have ever done. Source meets you right where you are. Source wants us to trust. Ancestors want us to trust. And when you totally when you totally know that you were an ancestor and you've been on that side before and you would do whatever you could for your people on this side, then you don't have a problem understanding that they feel the same way. We just reverse roles. It's a cycle. We were once there. Now we're here. So it's time to really take that leap. Some of you are about to move. Who's this about to move? You're looking for a home? Source is saying the home is here. Source is showing us a home. Well, I know the medium I spoke to maybe about three months ago, she spoke to me about a move. And of course, she said, I'm seeing you moving. Are you moving? And I was like, no, I don't see it, but it could, I will. But we did move. The business moved. Well, we didn't move, but we added on and we moved into a new place. Yes, we did. Yeah. Add on. So I'm looking also in my home life. So I'm one of the ones that'll take that. I'll receive it. Source is saying, I'm giving you this. Now, which part of it will you grab? Or will you continually play it safe? Source is calling us to just step out, guys. Some of you, I just kind of want to push you because you're playing it too safe. You're thinking you're going to get this big lump sum of money and then you'll open your business. It doesn't work that way. Okay.
Like that saying you say, what you say, when you can see far, when you can see your plan, when you can totally see your plan.
Yeah, when you can see where you're going, if you can see your dream all the way through, that means you're not dreaming large enough. 1 minute, guys, I'm checking your messages. Hey, Kathy, welcome. Hathor, Alicia. Hey, guys, listen, no problem. If you're late, I just want to let you know we've recorded. Want you guys to, I do too, Marsha. I love money and it's abundant. Yes. Hathor, Kathy's in the house. Kathy, you're looking really good. I don't know if you're still in, but it looks like you lost some weight, honey. You look really good. I want you to tell us what you're doing to help those of us that are on the journey, okay, of being a better us. Let's see who else. We got Alicia and Brianna. Brianna, want to tell you that you did really good last night. You did really awesome. Very proud of you. Guys, I want to tell you, if you have a tarot deck, please, by all means, go ahead and work your magic with your deck. Offer readings. You got to do it, or just start reading your families. It's time for us. That's the first card, the High Priestess card. So it's time for us to operate in our highest level of consciousness, okay, which is love. We're not doing this for shows and likes. And once we establish that, Source will definitely support us. All right. So again, I don't care how many years I've read tarot. I'm going to always honor the person's book that I'm reading from. I'm going to give you their, I'll speak more. But if Source doesn't give me anything, then there's nothing I'm going to make up. Okay. We're not in the business of making up stuff, but I promise you guys, step out. You never know what's in you until you open your mouth, and then it all flows out and you'll be like, wow. But just want to let you guys know that Brianna went viral last night. She has 3-point-something thousands of views. So the light is shining. All right. So it's time to pick your pen and your paper up and your books and get back to learning. Source is saying, now, I don't know if any of you guys are studying astrology, but in the next 4 years or so, or before, we'll actually be under a new government. So that's not far. But I want to tell you, a lot of things has to transpire, and a lot of people are going to be devastated. What's about to come on this earth is going to be devastating. So we need our light workers in position. I don't like to talk like this on and put, because people will grab this and be afraid. So I only talk and speak this kind of thing when I know that it's people that's in the same mindset and, pretty much will receive what I'm saying, because otherwise it can create fear. But it's what you say, Courtney?
I was gonna say a lot of people need to be careful to who they listening to, because a lot of people instill fear in them by telling them to pack all they, pack your house and stuff with this and that, and that make them nervous.
Yeah. So we have a lot of light workers that are, in their own way, telling people to go ahead and stock up on water, stock up on this, and stock up on that. Well, that's true. We should have already been putting stuff back. Okay. Canned goods, water, just in case, or whenever, whatever it is goes down. But I'm telling you right now, if you were to go inside in meditation, when I say go within, source will reveal to you an urgency. Follow your intuition. I can't say this enough. Follow your intuition. Follow that voice, that still small voice. Normally the first voice, your second voice again comes to talk you out of it. Okay, so we have to understand that our light needs to shine. We can't just keep studying and listening to so and never ever come out of our comfort zone. Source is saying, no, I need you to go ahead and do whatever you have to do. So we are put here to operate in our gifts to the maximum level. Okay. Don't downplay what you have. Now, you've been entrusted with these things. And again, I like this because Les Brown says this: do you want to be on your deathbed and your dreams stare you in the face and said, I've been with you all of your life and you didn't do one thing with me. So now I have to die with you. Yes. Hey, Jamal, how are you? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So let me go back. And so, okay, hold on, guys. So, yeah. Marsha says everything you just said. I'm moving and working on a low-paying job. That's her way out of my realm, but it's stepping out of my comfort zone. Big thing. Kudos to you. Step outside that comfort zone. Nothing's going to happen for you as long as you're comfortable. But I'm going to tell you something. All of us have a mandate on our life. And it just reminds me of myself about 4 years ago. So we will say, oh, I'm going to do this in 3 months, but source will create a situation if you don't move fast enough, because what you do affects everybody else. So I made a choice, and my choice was not going to line up with source's time frame. So source put some heat up under me and made me arrive just in time for you guys. How about that? So when I talk about a mandate, I'm saying that if you don't move quick enough, then source will, because this is a power much greater than us, this is an energy much greater than us, will allow you to, will create a situation that'll make you move. Because we are connected. So people that are connected with you are waiting on you. Okay, I like that, Marsha. All right, Alicia said, I love reading others, but I can't read myself to save my life. Yes, you can. You know how I read myself? I cleanse, get my energy good, and I'll take my tarot deck and I'll just spell my name. And the last card after the last letter, I'll pick it up as a pass card. And I'll spell my name again and take the next one. Flip it over. But remember, it's your energy. It's your God self that's choosing your cards. So it's not like we're doing anything dynamic. Source through us is just speaking. All we're doing, that person choose their cards. You choose your cards, and source is saying, okay, this is what I have to say to you. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Awesomeness, awesomeness, awesomeness. Let me see. Who do we have here? Courtney, did you want to pull another card or?
Yeah.
Okay. And so Brianna said, thank you, family, for your support and love.
You did good.
You did awesome. Loving every moment of it. And I want to just share something with you. This is from a high place. I know you have September as the time that you'll kind of up the ante on the prices. You just consider, because you're really good at what you do. And sometimes we think, because we doubt ourselves, oh, I'm still new at this, I'll just do it for free. September is a long time to be putting that kind of energy out. You'll find yourself being really, really exhausted. Okay. Energy needs to be reciprocated. And I know you are doing discounted readings, and that's wonderful, but always take a look at that. Source says you're worth every dime. Okay. On the pay scale. Yep. And so Jamal said, hey, Queens. Jamal, we want to say that we love you and we really appreciate you. Your energy is absolutely amazing. And if we could duplicate that energy 1,000 times over, we would be good. Awesomeness. And Kathy says, thanks. Change my way of thinking. Yes, Kathy, which part of that were you mentioning? But yes, it's time for us to change. Now, that's the element of air. And I really, really, really say the element of air to consume all of us this evening as we are about to go into our dream, off with our spirit guides. I say to the element of air to be with us, to work on our mindsets, because see, perception is everything. And when things happen, the first thing we want to think is, oh, this has happened. And we begin to think about it in a bad way. Like a young man inboxed me on Mother's Day, and he was like, oh, send me light, priestess, because Mama Yafa, because I need to get up the road to see my mother, and then I immediately told him, I said, not everything is bad. Relax, breathe, honor your breath. This could be saving your life. It's not bad. So if we take the resistance out of our vortex and just simply say, I'm grateful. It's contrast, but I'm grateful. Things will automatically line up. Okay. Source knows what Source is doing. Here it is again. You got the page bringing news about money and security.
All right, y'all. Let's see what we got now. Page of Pentacles. Learning, enthusiasm,
learning,
interest. You just said that. Further knowledge. It says an enthusiastic, idealistic person, perhaps a student or a hobbyist. He or she has youthful energy to expand, but does not have a thought out plan. So you're the type of person that got a lot of ideas. Your creativity is up here, but you just don't know how to put everything, together. And that's okay. It says when this card appears, it can mark an opportunity to do something different. Then you just say, okay, so this card is referring to probably a couple of people. So although you got your goals, like you said, oh, I'm going 3 months, just give me 3 months. I do this, or I'll make sure I'll work on my credit around this time. You can't do that. You just gonna have to do something different. You're gonna have to make a sacrifice to go ahead and take care of it now, so that when that time comes, you'll be able to see, some better results. It says, when this card appears, it can mark an opportunity to do something different, but the practicality should be taken into account. So when they say that, not being fearful, just being mindful, like, okay, if I make this move, this is this outcome, but I could do this. You don't want to be fearful, because a lot of times when people think about practicalities and being careful, they automatically think they got to keep their guards up. You do not have to do that. So stay in meditation so that you can get good insight from the ancestors and source and your higher self. Bring that into balance, and you'll be able to have your thought out plan. So that's how I think you should do it.
And guys, yes, I'm just here to tell you that you cannot think that meditation is not key. Meditation, and it is medication. Meditation is medication. But meditation, you got to. Okay, I don't know what your lifestyle is about, but I'm hearing Source that it burned. Okay. I'm hearing Source saying that some of you guys have got to meditate daily.
You have no
Daily.
choice.
You know why?
It's fun.
It is to master the mind, and it is to slow the process of our thoughts. All of that is true. And it is to go within, but more so because our ancestors are trying to communicate with us. And if you're not operating in your craft, or like she said, the element of the magician card, where you're taming or manipulating the elements of life or working with the elements of life, then the ancestors communicate with you that way. But if you're not doing that, how are they able to talk with you? I know they come through your dreams. Some of you were dreaming at one time and now you're not. It's like things are getting stale.
Because they want you to meditate.
It has a lot to do. Yes, it has a lot to do with our diets. If you're not eating correctly, you definitely got to start meditating, guys. You got to. Okay. Another thing, how many of you guys are having like hindrances, blockages, obstacles in your way?
Let's see.
Is there anybody trying to accomplish something and obstacles are in your way?
That's not. I'm refreshing. So. Okay. You saw this one already? Okay. Brianna said, when I am work at work.
Hey, Tara.
That I take care for, I throw on meditation music and the atmosphere changes, especially their behavior. So I try my best to get in daily.
Okay. I know some people meditate in the evening, but if you must, set your clock alarm 10 minutes before you actually get up. Stop snoozing, guys. You got to take charge. Okay. You got to tame your lower self.
Yep.
Push your clock back 10 minutes. You are worth it. You are important. You are more than enough. And you tell yourself, get up. It's a spell. It's lethargy. It's trying to keep you in this place. Get up 10 minutes earlier. If your feet don't hit the floor, just lie on your back, put your earbuds in, and meditate 10 minutes every day. Do not deviate. Do not deviate. And I'm going to tell you something else. Meditation is okay in the night hour, but you're more prone to fall asleep. And that's okay too. But here's the deal. If you're the person that just cannot get up for whatever reason, until you can gain some type of balance and control, put the earbuds in your ear while you're sleeping and let your subconscious mind gather this information. Okay?
Because nobody that busy.
Yeah.
I know. It's just that's just like, I don't know. And it's one of the most popular excuses to say that I don't have time to meditate. How? You get up early enough to eat and stuff. You do got time to meditate. You can get up a little bit early.
Yeah, but see, a lot of people are not, they don't want to be with themselves because there's conflict within. If you're conflicted within, you need to be on the phone, or you need to be in my inbox, or we need to get together and we need to talk about it. Guys, we're going to have to be built up in our spirits for what we will have to go through. I don't know what about it that makes us feel that life is supposed to give us a box of chocolates all the time. We would be selfish to even think so, because Source says, just as sure as day comes, night has to follow. And just as sure as there's bad, Source plays good. And just as sure as we have good, we gotta have evil. And what about the people that say, oh, we want a world of perfect peace? It doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. I'm telling you. And if you've ever read the Bible, it talks about God is a terrible God. and the greatest murderer in the book. So we got to understand duality. That's the first thing. And we got to understand that life is not going to be a box of chocolates, but we must be prepared in our spirits to endure that which comes. Not saying that we won't have a human experience. Our emotions at times will sometimes get the best of us, but I can promise you, if you're in meditation, you will learn to train those thoughts. They'll try to come in and you can just block them with your breath and counteract what that thought was trying to bring to you, to your subconscious, because your subconscious is the genie in the bottle. So whatever your thoughts are, your subconscious performs for you. So that's why it's important to master your thoughts. So if you think and say, I am a millionaire, or you say, I wonder what it feels like to be a millionaire, then your subconscious goes and says, she wants to know what it feels like to be a millionaire. So let me show her. Mm-hmm. Courtney and I did that.
Oh, buddy.
And oh my goodness, I will tell you the truth. I've never seen anything more powerful than that. I don't care what nobody say. Just asking yourself the question. Oh, I wonder what it feels like, what was it we were saying?
I wonder what it feels like to live life in abundance with
in every area of my life, bringing harm to none.
And we used to say another one, that one, and it was another one we used to say close to that. You was like, we gotta start saying, instead of saying, I wonder something.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I know that was probably inspired by Abraham Hicks. Mm-hmm. And guys, guess what? You already know, and I've probably told you this before, but I feel I'm unctioned to say it again. Please, by all means, never be the smartest person in your group. Okay? Yeah, that's not good. You're going to need to get on the coattail of somebody that's there and ride it. And you need at least, if not one, but two mentors outside of yourself.
And people brag about that, being the smartest person in a group.
Oh, go unlock the door, Bubba, for Christian.
They don't realize that's a reflection of you. You hanging around them. So something wrong with you too.
I just heard, I think that's somebody right there. Oh. I just heard Source saying, one of you guys are ready to go to the next level, but you're more concerned about what people are going to think about you. I hear Source saying, come out of that box. You're playing it safe.
11:11. She takes that 11:11.
Oh.
But
yeah, I hear Source saying, come out of the box. Source there's a mandate on your life. Go ahead and let them know we're on live, just so they won't. There's a mandate on your life. And I hear Source literally saying, you're worried about what people are going to think about you. Source saying, stand up and stand out. You won't regret it. Yeah, they're going to talk about you. But the very ones that talk about you will be the ones that you'll end up having to assist. I hear Source saying there's something awesome about you. You're great. And your name's going to go all across the world. But you're holding yourself back. It's your mind. That's what all of these cards was about you. All of these cards were about you. You know who you are. You. I hear Source saying, step all the way out. Dare to be different. You're unique. There's not another person in this world like you. And though we all are doing some of the same things, there's something unique about you that's going to touch the heart of people all over the world. Guys, I'm checking your messages.
Marsha said, if you keep waking up and out of your sleep at the same time, that is Spirit/Source wanted to speak with you. And Brianna said, okay, I am trying. Put me on Front Street, LOL.
Yes. Stop worrying about what people are saying, says Source. Some of you, I hear Source saying it's time to get prepared now. It is time to stock up. It's time to put back. I hear Source saying astrology is calling some of you guys. I hear a Source saying numerology. Who's into numerology? Source is saying some of you should be well on your way with astrology and numerology. Source said this is going to pave the way for you. All numerology and astrology is prophecy. This is the greatest message. You're going to warn people all over the world. Who are you? I hear Source say, pay attention.
Marsha said,
hey, my loves. I'm good.
Marsha said, I am getting more interested in numerology.
Hi there.
Oh, good seeing you, baby.
Good to see you.
Hey, Geesey.
Oh, you look pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I like.
Y'all, my babies are here. Let me hug them. Love you.
Love you too.
Who's that big man in the kitchen? I don't think I met you.
Is that birthday boy? Yes, Marsha. It's time. I'm telling you. You know why? Because you have to forewarn the people. Numerology, astrology. If anybody want to know anything about their assignment, it's all in the numbers. The universe speaks in numbers. The universe speaks in numbers. And if you want to go back to the Bible, in the Old Testament, there was no mention of Jesus. There was no mention of the name Jesus. Okay. But I'm going to tell you that's not to discredit anybody in their process, because I respect that. If that's what you believe, I'm there. I understand. Okay. But what I'm saying is this: in the Old Testament, all they had was numerology and astrology and a relationship within. Not anything outside of themselves, but within themselves.
They didn't have no tarot books and stuff. They did all that.
They didn't have like she said, they didn't have the tarot. They didn't have the Bible, but they had a relationship with Source and ancestors. And they followed the sky, the clouds, the moon, and the sun.
Now they go show them, just like you said, you going through meditation will bring you your insight, and you'll know what to get into.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Source says it's 3 people in the room. Okay, and it is, I don't know, it's more than 3, but
yeah,
I didn't see this. But I'm saying what Source said. There's 3 of you. 2 of you should be doing astrology, and 1 of you in numerology. I hear Source saying, if you would go within yourself, if you would go within, Source said you're going to take this whole thing by storm. Source saying, if you were to really get into it, there is going to be some messages on a universal level. You're going to start speaking. And Source is saying things are going to happen. The signs are going to come after your words. People are going to see, oh my God, she said that. She said that. And many will look upon your name and call you great because the words out of your mouth. This is what Source is saying. It's 2 of you in astrology and 1 in numerology. If you'll be honest with yourself, Source saying everything you want is tied up in your gift, and that's your gift. And you're running all over the place. You're trying to sign up for classes here. You're trying to do this. You're trying to duplicate that. And you're doing this. And Source said, no, because you won't spend time with me. And you're fascinated by the stars and the moon and the sun. You're fascinated by it. But it all lines up with astrology and numerology. Who are you? Who are you? Come on out. Ain't nothing wrong with showing yourself. Let's talk about it. I want to help you.
Let's see what we got. Okay. Marsha said, I am getting more interested in numerology. I am in tears right now. Wow, this is powerful. Thank you. Let's see.
Marsha, not just because I've known you forever, but I've always known you were a different kind of person. But it's time now to take the brakes off and do not play it safe, because where you're going to go, if you would just commit, Make a commitment tonight to yourself. And Marsha's not the only one. Now, I don't know. I need 2 more people to come to me within the next 24 hours now, because Source going to give you, if you don't come out, Source going to give you some dreams and you're going to have to come. I'm sending dreams to you. I'm speaking dreams to you. If you don't come out, Source going to bring you out. I know who you are. I know who you are, but you can't hide.
Hathor said, I'm interested in astrology, have been doing research.
I know you. Yes.
Yeah, you.
You.
Oh, yeah.
You hold a lot of keys, Hathor. You hold a lot of keys to this time, these end times. I see you in the next, I'm just going to say 12 months. Your following's going to increase. You're going to speak more. Source is saying you have to open your mouth now. You have to open your mouth. I'm freestyling. I don't have cards in my hand. I'm freestyling. I'm just telling you what Source is saying, because I can do this all night. I don't even have to have the tarot. But I hear Source saying that no more playing it safe. Open your mouth. It's time to start speaking. You go ahead and study your astrology, because you were gifted. Everything you want and need is tied up in this gift you got on your life. It's tied up in your gift.
Alicia said, I just signed up for classes. I will send you a picture on Facebook of my tea bag. Message today. You're clearly speaking to me. I better get it together.
Well, goodness gracious. When I see, I done got all 3 of you. I got 2 astrology and 1 numerology. And Source said it was 3. And some of you others may have been interested, but you just ain't, the tug is not on you. Source is saying there's a tug. You've been trying to figure out what it is I'm going to do. Source said, now it's put before you, plain and simple. You're going to start seeing numbers. You're going to be intrigued by these numbers. I hear Source saying you're going to see things in the clouds and the stars. I'm seeing dreams. You're going to have dreams, coincidence that follow. You'll dream tonight, and tomorrow, guess what? It'll come to pass. I'm sending the elements of life to bring this upon you very strong, to push you to catapult you into your divine destinies. People will look and they will be amazed by the messages. They will be amazed by the works. They will be amazed by what Source has to say. Our ancestors are ready. Things are getting heightened. They ready to speak.
Brianna says, see, I thought about studying those, but I am not sure if that's my calling.
Oh, yes, it is. Because you take away everything. If they were to take away books, if they were to take away the Google, all of the stuff, the social media and everything, many of us wouldn't even be able to survive. But then others of us would have to go within, and Source would have all of our attention. So you're being called, Brianna. You're being called. But you got to stop ignoring it, you see. You got to stop ignoring this, because Source is pulling you and tugging on you. And you really, too, can freestyle. You don't even have to have those books. You could just fire up the search engine. I'm not search engine, but the Facebook Live, and just begin to speak to the people. Source saying, stop doubting your gifts. Stop doubting yourself. If you open your mouth, Source said, I will fill it. There's a scroll on your tongue. You got a scroll on your tongue. You open your mouth, the words will pour out. Ooh.
Hathor said, I know I do. I just sit back and work in silence.
Ooh, my goodness. And but honey, when you open that mouth, people waiting on you to talk. The mystery behind you. I'm serious. That name alone. You see, when people call that name out, Hathor.
Yeah.
I think about it sometimes, and I want you to go with me on this little journey, or go with me with this story. I listened Creflo Dollar, the preacher, right? or somebody's whose last name is Cash. Those people are destined for riches. Do you understand? Because people call that name Creflo Dollar, dollar, dollar. You don't have the dollar is marked on you. You know, you're not going to be poor. Not when people calling you dollar.
That's not.
It's impossible. You know, like somebody call you a money bag, money bag, money bag, money bag. Just speak like you're going to be a money bag. And so when you work in that name, and the goddess Hathor, the goddess of magic and fertility, oh, come on. I'm telling you, just begin to study and begin to open your mouth, Hathor, and behold. And if people don't listen, they will be shortchanged.
Brianna said, yes, I felt it even today. I am starting to get away from reading my books during readings, and they give me what to say, and it goes with the readings. I've been doing readings all day.
Yes. Just tell source, you know, because we have integrity, you know, when we're doing tarot or whatever, we pick up the book. That's why I tell people I'll do a 10-15-minute consultation at no charge, because that's when I've pretty much listened to what they say. I feel their energy and I speak to them. I don't have any cards. And I just speak to them and give them what source is saying for them, from me to them. The ancestors, I channel the ancestors that way. But we don't, because if you ask for a tarot, I give you tarot. But if you call me for an intuitive message, I can flow like I'm flowing now. Okay?
Hathor said receive.
All right. I'm so ready. I'm just telling you guys, please do it before source put you to do, make you do it. You're the God of your universe. Certainly you are. But all of us are an extension of source, which is the divine feminine and masculine energies. And this is the greatest energy there is. We are all extensions of it. But this energy is greater. So if you don't do when you're supposed to, source can make you uncomfortable and push you to the forefront. And there you are. Now you've been pushed and sometimes humiliated, but nonetheless, you're on time and on purpose. So go ahead and start studying so you can bless us. It's time for us to live in bliss, because you got messages. Times are coming. People need to know. Like, we have some great light workers. They're telling us, hey, go out west, go here, go there. You know, study the ley lines, which is, earth chakras, and understand where you're supposed to be. And, we're not paying any of this any attention. We're all focused on our lives and being great and who can make the most money. And, am I going to shine like so-and-so? No, it's no time for that. It's time to find out where we all belong. Source, what do you need me to do? Tell me, like you told me everything else to do, and I trust you, and I knew you'd support me. What is it? I'll do it. If it's to move to Timbuktu, pack your stuff up, honey. Ain't nobody shame. We'll pack our things up and go. We'll let it all go. Listen, what is it? Detachment?
Yes.
The art of detachment. Okay. Hello, somebody. Now,
Brian said they always push me.
They are something, honey. I mean, as soon as if you a person that trusts and no source will do it, you might as well get ready, because every time you step out there, you get they push you higher. I mean, every round we are climbing Jacob's ladder. Every round goes higher and higher, honey. And when we talk about Jacob's ladder, we're talking about the levels of ascension. Has nothing to do with anything about church. But the levels of ascension. And I mean, every round goes higher and higher. Is there any questions?
Marsha said, attached to nothing, open to everything.
Ooh, I like that. Now you better say that, because that's open. You gotta be open. I'm so happy that you received tonight. I know without a shadow of a doubt, 3 of you had to come forth. Source is saying, do not be a person that speak and not do. Be a doer, because the messages you are about to get from source, your ancestors, the light team, all of them beautiful. And because we don't know them all by names, we do not take the credit away from them. We trust them. We give them our all, okay? And they give us theirs. So we're exchanging energy, and all of us, we need each other, and we're great. We're connected in every way. And let's not forget that. Is there any questions? I'm going to post some things. I want you guys to start studying and manifesting. I hear Source saying it's time to get back to the 55 times 5. Time for us to manifest. 55 times 5. I want you also to read the spell for going out in the day. We will post it. Read it daily before you go out and prepare your day. This will remove every obstacle. And also, when I started this live, I had a song by, a song, Ganesha, the goddess Ganesha. And this goddess removes obstacles. It's the elephant with the human body. Start playing that and meditating on it. Okay, it removes obstacles. Read your Egyptian Book of the Dead. I'm going to post that prayer. Say it every rising. Affirm yourself. I am great. I am goodness. I am love, peace. I am happiness and joy. Affirm your day and go out. Get your study on. Commit to 30 minutes a day. Astrology, numerology, end times. Okay? What's going to happen according to the stars? What's going to happen according to the planets? Who rules Saturn? Who's ruled by Saturn? What rituals are they doing? And what rituals must we do to counteract? There's a war going on a cosmic level. Now, will we join the fight or will we miss it again?
Hawthorne said I woke up at 5:55 this morning.
Ooh. Ask her, did she read the angel number 555? If not, we'll send it over to her. Is there anybody, any questions you got to ask me? Anything you want to know? We're going to be talking about this. I want you guys to start studying. I need somebody to, is there any way I can go live with somebody else in these chats?
Like with a person. We can do it through Zoom and post it.
I'll tell you what, we're going to end up going to Zoom one day so that we all can start talking to each other, because I'm going to tell you why. Because I want to start talking about the next 4 years, what to expect and what is upon us. Okay?
Oh, I think I got something. She said I did look it up, but the more info the better. I know about Marsha said I know about 55 times 5 for 5 days.
Yes, and then
what is the one you are talking about? That's the one you're talking about, right?
Who?
Marsha's ass.
That's the same one.
Same one.
Yes, and manifesting, along with everything I just told you, we're going to post in Patreon so that you guys can do this every rising. Okay, so until we meet and we all can talk about how things have changed. We're going to put the Egyptian Book of the Dead prayer. That's that prayer I had the day I had that green candle and I was reading the prayer for going out in the day, and then listening to Ganesha at night when you're sleeping, obstacles being removed, because some things we may not even know. People can send things, psychic attacks, or, just us talking negative could have built a wall. Ganesha tears all that down, removes it. Okay. Is there any other questions? Guys, I love our time. I mean, tonight was really, really beautiful, right?
Yes.
So Source really spoke. I'm really excited about you guys stepping up, and that High Priestess card, I'm telling you. And then Courtney pulled the Higher Learning card, and then the Swords, because we have to change our perspective. So all of this is really on point and so necessary. You got it.
Yeah, I got 55 times 5. And you said something else. Said something.
Ganesha.
Okay.
Not that song I just played, but the meditation. Yeah, Ganesha. Ganesha. It's a Hindu goddess. It's kind of like Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance. Okay. And then Ganesha she removes the obstacles. Okay. I just did mine for the new moon. Awesome. Brianna, once you start down so low, it's always hard to raise the bar. So if I was you, I would, immediately, I never did any low readings. Once Source gave me the go, I went 40 because it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. And they get a lot out of it. Okay. You're worth it, honey. I had 4 or 5 people today tell me how awesome you were. Yes. You're worth it. You're worth it.
I got it.
I don't want you to doubt yourself. Courtney's posting everything for you guys. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Brianna. Oh, wow, Marsha. Cool. I suggest you get into it if you can, or just start actually doing it at your house. What was I getting ready to say? I was going to say something. Brianna. So there'll be times when, Source will tell you discount this one or you do that for a person, because we always like to, we know the universal laws talks about the law of rhythm, and how it swings both ways, to the right and to the left. But what I'm saying is, which is the one I'm talking about? No, the universal laws.
Oh, you talking about the ebb and flow?
No, it was the one me, you, and Shayna was talking about. You give something, give a little.
Equilibrium. No, that's not.
Anyways,
hold on.
This is what I want to say. Then no, you don't have to do it. It's okay, because right now we've used a lot of energy today. But what I want to say is that you'll know when to give. Okay. And then, some you may want to do one free reading, or, the rest pay. You know how to give back. You have a beautiful heart. Because I don't always charge for everything I do. Sometimes I'll give people I'll give discounts, or I'll do one free or 2 free. It just, when Source speaks, listen, that's all. Source will let you know. Okay. So, but I'm just saying, I want you to know, if you decided to keep it at 5, I'm just saying you're worth so much more. Okay. And if you want to bless some people, do so by all means. Is there any other questions? Anybody? Does anybody have any other questions? And I want to also let you guys know that we have officially opened my beauty bar, and we'll be posting pics. I know you guys know that I do have my makeup line that's being launched, and I want you guys to try to take advantage of some of that if you must. Okay. So, and we'll give you a discount, but just know that we're here, and before you go out and purchase anywhere else, we have that. That was something I gifted my wellness center. That's to the ancestors for being so awesome and great. The light team. That's my gift to them. Now I'm pursuing things that I always love to do. Makeup. I love hair. I love nails. I love to be dainty. And so I just want to see other women be beautiful. That's my thing. Okay. All right. Love you guys so much. And thank you for joining in. Sorry it's so late, but we will try next time, even if we have to do it at the center to catch you guys earlier, because we want to make sure we tune in. I want to hear from my astrologers and my numerologist next time we come in. Somebody has something to say. I think that's Marsha.
Mm-hmm. So bad. So I can't wait to see your hairline.
Oh, all right. You speaking something to existence. All right, Marsha. Right now, I just got the makeup, but it will probably come. Years ago, I was prophesied to that I would own salons. This prophet, she's deceased and she's transitioned, let me say that, and was the most beautiful soul. Everything she ever said came to pass, and she loved me with every inch, every fiber of her being. She loved me, and that woman spoke it, and I am here today and continually growing. And I wanted to let you guys know this too. I will be I don't like to say franchising. I don't like that word, but I am doing some people are coming to invest in other locations. So just want to let you guys know that's in the making. And before next year, we will have another Yafa's Botanica and Wellness here in Atlanta. It's already, the deal is really sealed. And I'll wait until to announce the young lady. She's an awesome being, and she's gonna be in the I think maybe, I don't know, hopefully Grant Park area. Okay, so that's some good news. The Source always do it. Just gotta jump. You gotta jump, guys. You gotta jump. No more playing it safe.
Marsha said, "Oh, it's coming overnight. I just saw it. I will be," and Brianna said, "I will be there to work."
Ooh, I love it. I love it. I believe it, and I'm thankful, and I'm in the receiving mode, and I do have that in my vortex, and I want to definitely get everything I got. And I said this many years ago. I said, when I transition, I want a smile on my face because I've done everything that I needed to do, and I've lived life to the fullest. So when I transition, I don't owe nothing. I have no debts. All debts have been paid. All karma has been, what is it?
Yeah.
Made. You know, I've paid debts. Okay. So yes, there's all been dealt with, and balance is there. True balance. Okay. So I love you guys again. And if you have any questions, I've been talking all day and I've been recording. And I got to write. If you got a spell book, I just want to let you know it's coming, y'all. We got more orders than we thought. So I'm still writing. I had an injury on my hand. It takes me a little while, but they're coming out. Just please be patient with us, okay? Love you like always. Have a wonderful night. And be sure to prepare for your journey tonight. If you got bay leaves, put bay leaves in your pillows. If you don't, just prepare and tell ancestors and Source to keep your dreams fresh on your mind when you go into your next dimension, your other universe, parallel universe. Okay? See you soon. Love you all.
Bye.